Good evening and welcome to All About the Valley. And my guest tonight is Jer-
Jamie Burke.
Jeremy Burke, whom I have senior moments.
So do I.
Oh, getting worse. But anyway, saw the cardiologist today, so he gave me a good bill of health. So
Good.
I'm all set there.
That's okay, because last time I saw you, I was calling you Harvey.
Oh,
So, payback.
yes. I knew I had it in my head all the time, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden. Anyway, she runs District 5
Yes.
in Manchog.
Yes.
Beautiful little village,
Yes.
which was the actually one of the birthplaces of the Industrial Revolution. Because all mills, it was
Right.
huge. But I think there was 3 or 4 mills,
Yes.
and now it's down to 1.
Down to 1.
But you're across the street, across the intersection,
Yes.
heading toward Manchog Pond,
Yes.
and that was the former store for the mills, right?
Yes. So it was called the Manchog Company Store. So
Yes.
it's actually pretty unique because I'm using my store as the original use of the building,
Ah.
a store. So a community-based store that holds events and really invites the community and the village and Sutton in general in to come and shop.
And here's an example of what you got what the store looks like inside.
Yes,
It's like going into a house.
it is.
And
We have
there's
all different rooms
All
and-
different rooms, and every room is a little bit different.
Yes.
And actually, you're like a consignment shop, right?
Yes, it's vendor-based. So we have under 20 vendors. The majority, well, all of them are women. So it is sort of like an incubator for other small businesses. So we have their business within our big business. So
Right.
together, we're a bigger force.
Right. If they would individually, they wouldn't be able to come in there by themselves because it's too big an area.
Right.
So you give them an opportunity to set up with all they need,
Yes.
just the room they need, and then the rent's affordable for them.
The rent is affordable, the commission's affordable, and we have the best of the best
And the
vendors
prices
throughout
come
New
back
England.
for the consumer,
Yes,
so they get a good buy.
absolutely.
And there's an example of some of the items that are for sale.
Yes.
But you really have, it's unique, you have some unique items, I mean.
Yes. So we're a home lifestyle store. So
Yeah.
for us, what that means is a complete blend of antique, vintage, new, handmade, artisan, highly curated, unique items
Yeah.
for your home.
Yeah, and so if you're doing decorating,
Yes.
this is the place to come.
Yeah, or if you like history, or if you like antiques, or you have a little bit of nostalgia for a vintage item.
Well, there's a trend today that people want to go back to the 50s and
Yes, mid-century.
mid-century styles. And actually, I went to an appliance store the other day, and they had a stove from.
Oh, nice. Was it avocado color?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. That's so
Oh,
cool.
okay. Avocado is becoming big, right?
Yes, it is. I mean, I think, when you theme out something like mid-century modern, which my dad was born in 1951, I can call him mid-century modern. I think it's the range from the 50s up into the late 70s is what's considered mid-century modern. And what it used to be is like a really niche sort of style, but now it's kind of considered classic.
Yeah.
So all of these styles that had sort of gone out have come back or have never left. But with anything like antiques or vintage, it's recession proof because they're not made anymore, so they're highly sought after.
You mentioned avocado. We got married in '71, and that was the thing was avocado.
Oh yeah,
And then it disappeared.
yeah, it's back.
But now it's back.
It's back. If you go to Brimfield, it is like Brimfield's Antique Flea Market, which
Yes.
happens 3 times a year in Brimfield, Mass. Some of the items like that, avocado-colored appliances, they're toilets, sinks.
Okay,
They're really highly sought after.
Oh,
Yeah.
The other color was Harvest Gold.
Yes.
That's back too?
That's back. Pink is back.
Yeah, pink, yeah,
Robin's
pink.
Eggs Blue is back.
My mother had a pink kitchen.
Yeah, that's so neat. I
Yeah,
mean, it's not my style. I live in a primitive house, so I'm kind of like indicative to go with the character of my house, which is from the 1730s. But I do have a love for it, and I can understand why people do like it.
yeah, I mean, like I said, the style of the furniture has come back.
Yeah, it's nostalgic too.
Yes. You know what they say, what comes around goes around.
Absolutely.
And it's what's going on right now.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's amazing. But it is kind of a nostalgia thing too, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you think about it when you were a kid, what what your grandparents had or some of your
Yeah.
family members like, and that's what's unique about our store is it does tug at a lot of heartstrings for memories of things like, oh, my grandmother had a pot like this, or a teacup, or a
But you
certain
have
painting.
the actual items,
Yeah.
not reproductions.
No, we do have some reproduction items, as in wholesale around Christmas, like ornaments
Right.
and newer items like that. But the majority of our things are just authentic, antique or vintage. And when I first opened the store, it wasn't really my intention to carry heavily that antique and vintage, but it's what the customer has wanted. So it's been really neat to see that transition of them sort of leaving the TJ Maxx's and the Marshalls and the Home Goods and the Walmarts and the Targets and coming back to something that's a little bit more meaningful. So we are more of a thoughtful buy. We are not an impulse buy. And our prices are amazing.
Yes, yes. I saw some of your prices. They're very good.
We are completely competitive, especially being in New England, where we are in Blackstone Valley. We want to bring people to Blackstone. We want them to see how beautiful it is. I
Yeah.
refer to Manchac Village as Mayberry. It's very untouched.
It is.
And it's just a lovely place to be. So I really want them to feel good about their buy, and I want them to come back.
And you're separate from the Manchac Mill, so
Yes.
you got your own little place there.
That's right. That's right.
And the thing is, like I say, a lot of the stuff you go through there, and I see stuff my grandmother had,
Yeah.
and yes, it's great. It brings back good memories. But if you're looking for something unique, today everybody, you want to buy someone a birthday gift or a Christmas gift, you want to get something unique.
Right.
That's where you kill.
Absolutely. Gifts, hostess gifts, birthday gifts. We are definitely
Wedding gifts.
Yeah, wedding gifts. Absolutely, new home gifts.
Yeah.
We're so lucky to carry so many great and unique items that anybody can love. It's not just geared towards women. A lot of men come and shop. That was our first customer this morning, and he was actually from Northbridge. So.
Oh,
Or is it Uxbridge? He's the president of the Historical Preservation. Beauchamp, his last name is. He's
Oh.
great. Anyways, him and his
What's
wife Mary.
you know his name?
I forgot his first name, but regardless, he came in. They had seen a painting that I had posted on one of my social media posts,
Wouldn't be
and
Glenn, would it?
it could be. Is it Glenn Beauchamp?
No.
Okay. But he had come in, they had seen it, they thought about it, they measured it. And so, and it was something that he wanted and that his wife wanted too. So it was really nice to have him in this morning.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing.
But the thing is, too, when you get a unique gift like that for a wedding or for Christmas, they know it was you.
Yes,
Every time they see it, they'll think of you.
yes,
Because, if you give someone money, they're going to go out and buy something, then
right,
there's no relation back to where it came from. But
definitely.
when it's something like that you put in your house, and it sits there and you see it every day, yeah, you think of that. You
Yeah.
think of that person.
And it's seasonal too. I wanted to make sure when we had the store and opened the store that we could sort of touch on every consumer and every buyer. So maybe you're not into antiques or vintage, but we'll carry, real plants, house plants,
Yes.
throughout different seasons. We love the holidays. We love Christmas holiday especially. So we do touch upon different items throughout the seasons that are more, maybe someone that has never been in a store like ours that can be a little bit more approachable and relatable. Like if you have someone that you need to buy for and you don't know what to buy for them, you're probably not going to buy an old copper teapot, but you'd probably buy, maybe a small house plant.
But houseplants are important, especially this time of year.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of people don't realize, but houseplants take in the carbon dioxide that's in the air and release oxygen.
Yes.
So it freshens your air in the house. So it's a good idea. In fact, I'm gonna have to stop in because I need a houseplant for
Yes.
my office.
Yeah, come down. We've got some good ones in store right now. And it just brings like a little bit of nature. So it's like
Yeah.
we're in the worst winter that we've had in so
Oh,
long.
God.
So it's really nice to see some green leaves. And for the people that don't have a green thumb or that are afraid of houseplants, we do have a lot of faux ones too.
Ah. And you have artificial as well.
Yes, yep, the faux artificial ones, yep.
Yeah. So if you don't want one that you're gonna water all the time,
Right.
well, you get an artificial one. You have-
Exactly. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
what's-
try to, touch upon every consumer.
Right. How did you get started in this?
I've just
You're
always
pretty
had,
unique.
yeah. I mean, I think I'm an old soul, and I've always had like an affinity to nostalgic and vintage and antique. Ever since I was a little kid with furniture, I've always had an interest in design. So my background is interior design, and that is what really led me to this point. I've always wanted a store, though. I've worked in retail when I was a kid, and there's something magical and there's something missing. I know that you remember probably as a kid going into a store and feeling this like magic of being
yeah.
there. The old store displays. There's something to be said about it. And you didn't have to go in and buy everything, but you wanted to leave inspired. And I just felt like we were missing that as a whole, as a community, being in a city or, a village.
Well, way back when I was a kid in the village, you had multi-purpose stores
Yes.
because people didn't travel. There might only be one car in the family, and you didn't go into the city very often. So you had we had a store across the street from my house. It was a liquor store, but on the other side he had dry goods,
Yeah.
and he sold everything else. And he sold candy, and
Yeah.
he sold toys.
Yeah.
Because that was nature, and you're actually coming back to that now.
I am.
But now you're from Worcester.
I am from Worcester.
How did you find a place out here in Manchog?
I think it was just fate. So my design company had been called District 5, and that is where, our name for the store took shape, District 5, because I grew up in District 5 in Worcester. So no
Right.
matter where I go or what designs I do, I want to bring a little bit of everything I've
I was going
learned.
to ask you that, how you
Yeah.
get the name, but yeah.
So everything that I've learned, I'm a master upholsterer, I'm a master seamstress, I have my general contractor's license, I'm CAD certified. So these are all the things that I grew up learning from the people in District
Someone
5.
builds a new house, you can come in and give them, decorate
Yeah,
the whole interior, right?
Yep, and we had like a store down the street, and it was Harvey's. It was called Harvey's. I bought my first hammer there.
Oh, Harvey's Dry Goods.
Yeah, that was in Tatnick, and
Yeah.
it was and I
remember it.
remember Harvey, and you could get penny candy there. You could get a
Yes.
hammer. I mean,
Yeah.
it was like, but Tatnick
Yeah, it was an all-purpose store.
Yeah, I mean, Tatnick was like such a lovely place to grow up. So I
Yes.
grew up on the west side in Worcester. And, I
I had some
remained.
friends on Arlene Street.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was close to where I was.
Oh, okay, I work for them, Ramsel and Van Dyke Auto Parts.
Oh, okay. I don't know them, but I'm sure
So
they're.
there was the Ramsels,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
and they actually moved to Maine.
Good for them.
But yeah, so
But it was
I've
just
learned.
like a neat thing that, I just wanted to make sure that no matter where I went, District 5 always came with me. And I love that my District 5 customers and clients come out and see,
Yeah,
what we're doing in Sutton, what we're doing in Manchog. Um, yeah,
yes, yeah, and technically, oh, it's still a nice area.
it is a nice area. It's very different though, from how I grew up. There's
Well, the traffic has gotten
the
unbelievable.
traffic. Yeah, yeah. But there has been a turnover where we're seeing less of the, bigger conglomerate companies and where
Yes,
more small business, really homegrown small businesses are entering. Tough thing is, you see one open, you love them, and they might not last. They
yes.
say like a lot of small businesses don't last within their 5 years. We're going on 4. We're going strong. So I'm thrilled to be where we
4 years
are.
in Manchog now?
Yeah, 4 years. It'll be 4 years in July. And what brought me to Manchog was your original question.
Yes.
The building. The
Ah,
building is stunning. I mean, it was built in the early 1820s. It's a 2-foot granite block Italianate building, dental molding. I
they
mean, it
don't build
was.
them like that anymore.
No, I mean, I have 9-foot windows.
Yeah.
The light that pours in, and I had looked originally in Worcester for a place, and it was really difficult with parking and pricing. And when I saw this building, it was at the end of COVID, and I didn't even mean to look. And I just was looking on the internet, and I was just searching, and it kind of came up in the corner where it was like near Worcester. And I thought, what a cool building. And I went out there and I took a video of it. And the entire time I'm swearing my head off in the video, going, the worst swears ever, because I knew at that point that I was going to make this happen. And so I sent the video to my dad, who is my dream crusher, but also my partner in crime.
Yeah.
And I sent it to my husband Nick, who also is my dream crusher. He's my realist, but he's also my biggest champion. So I sent them both the video, and they said, "Listen, you're just swearing the whole time in the video." And I said, "Please just come out and look at it with me." And they said, "Okay." And I brought them both out, and the second we pulled in, they started swearing too. So we knew it was fate. We knew it was fate, and everything that has happened being there from the start has felt like this huge fate. And I feel so honored to be there and so grateful for everyone that has come in and shopped and supported us.
Yeah, you're talking a 200-year-old building.
Yeah,
Not that many around.
no. And I'm using it as the original use, which is really
Yes.
special.
Yes.
I didn't have to change the zoning. It was lovely.
Yeah, you didn't have to go,
I
you
didn't
didn't
have to-
have
yeah.
to go for
No.
the ZBA. And,
No. And the town of Sutton itself has been magnificent with supporting me. From the selectmen and any town officials, like, they're really great. They've never had anything like me in their lifetime. So I think, it's a really special
but
connection
you're not
and
a store
synergy
that
we
needs
have.
to be in Worcester because you're a destination.
Yes, yeah. It's hard to become a destination, though. You've got to coax people
Yes.
out to come.
Yes.
We're in the land of internet. Everything is so easily accessible by ordering it and adding it to your cart.
You don't have to leave your house anymore.
No, I mean, I love that option, but having a brick and mortar and having an actual location, and the first feeling that I want people to get when they walk in is wow. I want them to feel like, how did I not know about this? I want to be that secret hidden gem for them.
Yes.
And I think we are. I think we're really doing that.
Well, like I mentioned to you before, I agree with you. I like to be able to go in and touch and feel and,
Yeah.
and see something when you order it online, you see a picture of it. It's
Right.
not the same. Then when it comes in, you
No.
say, well, that's not what I really pictured, but.
Right. Right.
You know, sometimes some things it's not a big problem with, but when you're decorating, it's so much better if you go and see it and,
Right.
and you can look at it and say, oh, how's this look here? And in your case, you can actually see what it looks like in your house.
You
almost.
you can. And the benefit too is a lot of my customers know this. They come in with pictures from their house and they'll show me their phone and say, what can I do to make this look better? And being an interior designer, I can help them with that.
Yes.
Which is really neat.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You can help them pick out the item that
And I
might
love
work
it.
best.
Yeah, and I love it. And you know, a lot of times you don't have to buy anything when you come into the store. I want you to feel inspired. I want you to feel the magic. I want you to feel the energy of being in a 200-year-old building.
Yes.
So it's really neat. We are definitely a community. So a lot of our events that we have aren't really shopping driven. It's more community based. I want to hear the stories of the people that have been in the building before. When I first opened, I'd have a lot of the neighbors come over and say, I used to play basketball upstairs because upstairs used to be town hall. So it was really neat. So I got to get a lot of
Upstairs was
history.
Town Hall.
It was town hall. So the first floor where I am, the ground floor was the Manchog Company store. And
Yeah.
the back part of that floor was the post office.
Oh.
Downstairs was the market, and upstairs was town hall. And then I don't remember what year it could have, I'm not sure the year. When the Catholic Church burnt down in Manchog, they did hold services on Sundays until, this is what one of the historians in town told me, they decided they needed to finally rebuild the Catholic Church. I believe it was in the 1950s, because the bishop had passed away and they held his services there. And when they were bringing him down the stairs, he fell out of the casket.
Oh my God.
So that's the lore of what I've gotten. So that's when the village decided, you know what, we need to build the new Catholic Church. So they did. It's still
Further
there.
down the street.
It is. It's I think an Anglican church now, St. Anne's, but there still is a church there.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I can tell you a little story my mother told me about Manchog
Yeah.
and the churches. There was a Catholic church and a Baptist church came in.
Yes.
And I guess the Catholic priest wasn't happy with the Baptist coming in and said that he'll never get past our church. I don't know. The horse will never go past the Catholic church to get to the Baptist church, something like that.
Yeah.
And she says it seemed that every time it got nearby, the horse would rear up.
Oh my gosh. Well, the Baptist church is still there. It's privately owned.
Yes.
And they did a beautiful
right on Main
renovation
Street.
on it. And the man that owns it, he's part of the Historical Society in Sutton. He offers it to anyone that lives in Manchog. If they ever want to get married, they can get married in that church.
Oh.
Which is really sweet. Manchog is such a special little place. I'm very lucky that they've taken me under their wing and allowed me to be in their
It's changed
community.
a lot. My mother-in-law grew up in Manchog.
Yeah.
She's deceased now, but she lived in an apartment house, and it burnt.
Yeah.
They never replaced it. So, but that happens in these villages. I mean,
In the 1800s, it was like the happening place to be.
everything
The capital
was
of
there.
Sutton.
the
know-
people that worked in the Manchog mills, everything was there for them. They didn't have
Right.
to. They didn't, and of course, you couldn't travel that easily anyway, because
Right.
there were no cars. You had to go by horse.
And they had their own currency. They had a Manchog coin.
Yes.
So they would get paid at the mill, and then they would come shopping across
Shop
the
at the
street,
store with the money they got from the.
which is so
from the
neat
mill.
to me. I mean, it's so neat. But it was in the 1800s, early 1900s, up until probably maybe 1920s, the Depression and whatnot. Like, it was such a booming industry
yeah.
town, a mill town.
Cotton mills.
And then it became such a desolate place, a rundown place, and it didn't have a good reputation for a long time. But I fully intend to bring back the glory of what it was intentionally used for.
You got to get together with Valancourt.
I do. I'm very lucky to have them.
Yeah,
Yes.
because he's working on that too.
Yes.
He wants to make Manchog a destination.
Yeah.
And, you know, for years in the Manchog Mill, that was, everybody's familiar with Fruit of the Loom. That's what they manufactured.
Right.
So it went up until, I think, in the 70s, that the place was pretty thriving.
It was. Yeah. That's what I had heard. Yeah.
And, you know, well, Mumford River goes right by your place.
Yes.
And you can see it falls fast, so there was a lot of water power there.
There really still is too. Some days you can catch it and you're like, wow, that's a lot of force.
Yes.
And I like the Mumford River. I like the lore behind it. I guess it's haunted, and it was named after someone who had died in the river, a hunter. His last name was Mumford. Yeah.
His last name was Mumford.
Yeah. I
I
mean, I
always
haven't
wondered
seen
where it
any
got its
ghosts on the
name.
river or anything, but I thought it was great. I thought it was really neat.
I always wondered where the name Mumford came from.
Yeah.
I know it's someone's name, but I didn't know how it came about.
Yeah.
I know the Blackstone was named after William Blackstone,
Right.
who actually, he was the first settler in Boston.
Oh, wow.
That's another story I got.
Yeah.
He settled in Boston on Beacon Hill. He had his own little orchard there and everything. And the Puritans were on the other side of the bay over in the area of Winthrop. And there wasn't good water. So he went over and invited them to come over here. And they did. And
Oh,
they
wow.
settled in that area. It was when they first settled Boston, was in the area of Beacon Hill. And he was not happy after they got there, because he was kind of a loner.
Yeah.
So he said, I'm getting out of here. He got on his donkey and he rode down to an area where Roger
Yeah.
Williams was settling, and he moved onto the Blackstone River in the Pawtucket area. Well, he left behind all this land because he didn't need it. He
Right.
was gone.
Right.
And the people that were left there said, "What do we do with this land?" And they said, "Well, let's use it for common use." And that's what they did. It became
Oh,
the Boston
wow.
Common.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
In Boston City Hall, there's a plaque of him reaching down to the people to come ashore and
Oh my
join him.
gosh, what a legacy. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
And,
that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. He was
There's
buried
just-
in North Smithfield, but they're not sure. It's not positive. They don't know if the grave disappeared, but he had an orchard here, and they've been named the river after him.
It's just so amazing that we live in a community that has affected so many places within
Oh,
New
yeah.
England, and New England being the oldest part of the country. I think it's really
I'm
neat.
big history. I love
Yeah.
history.
I do too.
And we're right in the heart of so much of it.
Yeah, and not a lot of people know.
I know it. And, it's like Manchog got its name from the Indians that were in the area.
Right.
And if you look at Webster Lake, Chicagamaga,
Yeah.
I can't say it.
Yeah.
You got to be from Webster.
You've got to be from Webster, 100%.
Yeah, they all can say
They
it.
can all say it, yeah.
But Manchog is in that.
Right, right. And Manchog Lake is absolutely beautiful. Prior to
Yes.
me moving into the store, I had never even known about Manchog Lake. And when I drove by it, I was like, are we really 20 minutes from Worcester? Where are we? This is incredible. Crystal
it's
clear.
Really, you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Beautiful houses. I
Yes.
mean, really great people.
And you got the farm belongs to this town now.
Whittier's or
Whit-
Waters?
Waters
Farm.
Farm. If you ever go up there, you look down onto Manchog.
Oh, yeah.
Onto the pond.
It's so cool. I mean, it's just such a really untouched, full of history. I mean, the land that we're on,
Oh,
has traces from the King Philip's War, which is really neat, and part of the Connecticut Path. So
yes.
it's really cool. I love it. And I love when people tell me these little bites of history. I have a lot of historians that come in town, into the store to sort of tell me
Oh.
little tidbits of it. And I just eat it up. I think it's great.
Well, like I say, your store alone is history right
Yeah.
there because it was the Manchog store.
Right. And anytime we do get an old Manchog or Sutton artifact. I'll call it an artifact. Whether it's vintage or antique, they get bought first. The second I have them in the store because people want a little piece of history.
This is Samuel Slater built these mills.
Yeah.
The guy who brought the Industrial Revolution to America. First mill in Pawtucket, but then moved up the river.
Yeah.
Found other places. Had the Cranston Print Works was originally his mill. That's gone. That's now Price Chopper.
Right. So the more we use these mills,
you got one of the mill buildings left. You got part of the history that's still there.
yes, we are registered like a historical building, which was, I guess, really difficult to do, but it has been part of the historical registration since I think the 80s.
Right behind you is the old school.
Yes, right above us is the old school, and the person that owns it.
I met him.
Oh, he's. I mean, what a great person.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
he
runs
went to
he has
that
the gym.
school. Oh yeah, he's not the owner.
Oh, he's
But
not.
a man in town, his name is Ed Finari, and he owns the building,
Oh, okay.
and he bought the building. He went to school there, and when he renovated it, he left no expense spared. It is stunning.
Oh, it did a beautiful job.
Beautiful.
It was an American Legion for a while.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. It has a great parking lot, and that really overlooks
Yes.
into Manchog, which I love to sometimes just drive up there
Yes,
or walk
he
up
made,
there.
He made it into apartments, plus the gym is in there.
Yes,
Beautiful apartments.
beautiful apartments, high ceilings.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love if a coffee shop ever happened to roam over where we
Well,
are
that's the
too.
other thing too. You'd like to see the coffee shop
Yes.
you like to see the post office become a coffee shop.
I would like anywhere to become a coffee shop or a bakery, but the post office would be a great solution if they were to ever have to leave.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about in your own building? Do you have enough room there?
I don't have enough room, unfortunately, in my building, and
I
you
know
know,
you're
to
filled
go
up right
upstairs.
now.
Yeah, so if we were to go upstairs, we definitely have to put in an elevator, make sure it's
Yes.
handicap
Yeah, 'cause you have to
accessible.
have handicap accessibility.
And
now.
then I don't know if we'd need sprinklers for occupation.
You might need to put sprinklers. The
I
regulation's
think
pretty
so.
tough on that now.
Yeah, but I think there's so many other little places that maybe could suit it down the line.
That happened here. This was at American Legion Hall.
Okay.
And after the fire in Rhode Island, they changed a lot of regulations in Mass. And we were going to have to because it had a 200-person capacity, we were going to have to put sprinklers
Oh
in.
yeah.
And I belonged to American Legion. Well, I said, well, this is not going to work out. We can't afford to do all this.
Right.
We don't get enough out of rentals.
Right.
So then I had the idea, well, let's move the studio here.
Yeah.
We'll turn it into a TV studio, and we'll pay rent to the American Legion and keep them alive.
So smart.
It worked out great. The
That
Legion
does
gets
work out great.
They get rental every month, and they got their meeting room and
That's
office.
great. So it has very good use.
Yeah,
That's great.
but this building goes back to the original the mill in town.
Oh wow.
It
Okay.
was built by the Paul Whiten Mill as a recreation area for the mill workers.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And
With the field next door.
the field
and-
next door actually had a huge grandstand, looked like Fenway Park,
Oh wow.
because they had the baseball league.
Neat.
And there was baseball leagues in Manchog. There was a baseball team.
I didn't know.
All the mills had baseball teams,
Oh, that's so neat.
and they played one another.
Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm gonna have to find a jersey.
Yeah, that'd be great. You could find something.
I know. My goodness, I never knew that.
In
That's
fact,
really neat.
Haywood Schuster in Douglas, owned
Yeah.
Schuster Mill. He was good friends with the owner of the Boston Red Sox, Sam Yorkie.
Oh wow.
And back in the early 50s, he actually brought the Yankees and the Red Sox to play an exhibition game in Douglas. And the Little League field in Douglas right now that
Yeah.
they use, that was the field they played
Get
in.
out. That's wild. Oh, that's so neat.
There's
See,
so
there's so
many
much
things that
history.
went on,
Yeah.
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 You know, no people. We got to keep the record alive on this.
I know. And I think the best way of doing that is honestly having the conversations
Yes.
with a lot of people that know it. And that goes back to why having a store in Manchug is so important to me. It's this really untouched community that's so special. And having one-on-one interactions with customers daily
Yes.
is just so unique.
No, where you're set too, it must
Yeah.
be beautiful there in the fall. 'Cause
It's beautiful
You're surrounded
all
by
year
all kinds
long.
of trees.
It's really neat. Honestly, I can't even tell you that one season I favorite more. It's just, it's so beautiful each season. I mean, when the snow comes down and it's hitting the river and things kind of ice over,
Yeah.
it's gorgeous. In the summer, when everything's like in bloom and green and bright, and you can hear the waterfall and you can hear the dam, like it's amazing. In the fall, when the foliage hits, I mean, you have these colors that you've never seen. So it's really neat. And then when things start to poke up in the spring, all these beautiful flowers that you've probably never even seen, or maybe you've seen them in like your grandmother's garden. It's a really neat place all year round.
Yeah, we have to take a ride out in the spring.
Yeah, take a ride out in the spring. We have a beautiful courtyard. So we have like an amphitheater in the back.
Oh.
So it has like a huge water fountain. And we do host some events out there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You think you could serve coffee there?
I could probably serve coffee. I like serving wine there. That's my
Ah,
favorite.
that-
Yeah,
that's a
good
great
wine is out
environment.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're lucky that, when we do go for our beer and wine permits and special licenses, that the town really is accommodating. We follow all the rules. They know we're responsible. And since
Yeah,
our
you had a
store,
permit when I was there for the
yeah,
after hours.
yeah. And since our store is run from like 10 a.m. to 5 a.m. on Thursday through Saturday and Sundays 11
Yes,
to
I want to
4.
get to that. Yeah, you open Thursday through
Saturday.
Saturday.
10 to 5 and then Sunday 11 to 4.
Right.
They know we're responsible. So, people aren't going to be there at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
So it's a neat place.
and you take Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off.
I do. I don't know how much you can take off work when you actually own a business because there's just so
It's
much
tough.
behind the
A
scenes.
business is 24 hours a day.
Right. And I do have 3 kids, 2 dogs, and a husband
I
that
was
travels.
gonna say, you got to spend some time. at
Yeah,
home.
and I have local parents, and I try to get involved in the community as much as I can, and charitable organizations.
But the kids help out at the store, right?
They do. My oldest daughter, my oldest child, she works at the store. She's my right-hand girl. She's here with me. She didn't want to come on, but she has the most experience, and she's very beloved by everyone at the store. She worked at Crompton Collective, which is a similar store to us that's located in Worcester. They are in the Blackstone Canal area,
Oh.
and they are part of the Crompton buildings, which were also mill buildings, which
Yes.
were on the Blackstones.
Crompton Mills, yeah.
Yeah, so Crompton Mills. So she had worked there for a long time. That was her in retail. And the owner, Amy, was absolutely fabulous to her, and she's fabulous to me. And it's nice having another network, outside of your own community to be able to reach out to and ask questions to, or if you need support, they're there.
There was a movement though to open up the canal.
I know, I wanted that.
I don't think you'll see it though.
No, because they built the ballpark.
Right.
But had I had a say, which I would never have, I would have loved to see the Blackstone opened up. Green
I know,
area.
It would have been nice.
I know, it would have been really amazing. But Woo socks are great.
Well, you know why they closed it?
No.
Because it stunk.
Oh, probably.
Well, what happened when they started putting a sewer system in Worcester, of course, is hills.
Yes.
Well, everybody lived on the hill with all the mill owners.
Oh, yeah.
And their storage would go down and they would dump it right into the Blackstone and right into the canal. And it got so bad they had to close it up.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like what happened in Boston.
You're right.
The Back Bay was
I didn't know that.
yeah,
That's really neat. I mean, it stinks.
yeah,
No pun.
yeah. It was bad. It was really bad. And it was all the way over to USS Steel, but
Yeah.
then they put the sewer system in.
Yeah.
And it's still there, the sewer department.
It would have been neat to see it open. I mean, who wouldn't
Oh,
like,
I know. You could have rides.
I know, I know. But,
It would have been a good draw.
yeah,
You know, like Providence did with the Providence River.
absolutely.
Fire on the
Absolutely.
water.
I know. I know.
You could. I've been down there. It's packed on it when they have.
Yeah,
their
it
event.
is really neat. It is really neat.
So things like that. But yeah, I don't think it could happen again. It's still a possibility. Even
You
with
never know.
yeah, they could still do portions of it.
That would be really neat.
And I don't know how. Yeah, I guess it goes under Millbury Street.
Probably. You certainly know more than I do on that.
Yeah, in fact, there's a bar on the corner of Kelly Square called the Yacht Club.
The Vernon Hotel.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, but
owned
there was
by-
another one, isn't it called the Yacht Club? And they gave it that name because the water was going.
Oh my gosh. Well, they have a room in there. The Vernon Hotel has a room in there that has like a ship. Has like a ship room. He actually
Oh.
lives in Sutton too, which is
Oh.
neat. Bobby Largess. He's a Worcester guy, moved to Sutton. He's got some horses in Sutton. He's on the planning board.
Oh,
Yeah, in
okay.
Sutton. Great guy.
Yeah, a lot of Worcester people move to Sutton.
Yeah.
It's not that far away.
No, it's not.
And you get the rural life.
You do get the rural life, and it's just such a lovely community. And it's like any of these communities, Uxbridge, Northbridge, Whitensville. It's
Yeah.
all of these little places are just,
Well, the invention of the automobile made it possible, so you could commute easily. But I remember. Well, at one point we had trolley in town, and it went all the way to Manchog, and also connected all the way into Worcester.
oh my gosh, that's so cool.
And then when I was a kid, there actually was a bus run down Route 122 that stopped at all the towns. And you could go into Worcester.
That's so neat.
But, as ridership went down, but now we got buses back. We got we got the small buses that actually runs out to Walmart. But you can take the bus from here, and it takes you to the Millbury Mall.
Oh, good. Oh, that's
and
great.
Then you can get on a city bus
Yeah.
there and go right into the city.
Oh, that's perfect.
But when I was a young teen, in my mid-teens, I
Yeah.
went out with a girl from Sturgis Street in Worcester. That's off of Lincoln.
Oh, yeah. I know where that is.
Yeah, and I had to take the bus. Used to get it right in front of my house.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It
I
was-
know. It's like a dime. It's
it was-
like,
That was in the mid-'60s. It was 50 cents.
yeah. The buses, they're like so intriguing, but it's like, I can't even tell you the last time I went on a bus. Actually, I could. Probably middle school, a city bus.
Yeah.
And, not a school bus, but a
Right.
city bus. It was probably
Yeah.
about 13. We would, my friends and I would go downtown to get coffee.
Yeah. Well, people still take the city bus.
Yeah. Not as much anymore with Uber and
I
these
know.
Lyft
Yeah.
things and
I know, because it's more convenient to have
Yeah.
an Uber because it brings you right to where you want to go.
yeah.
And
I'd love trolleys. Bring back a trolley. How charming is
Yeah.
that?
I know.
So Sutton does a really cool thing in it's the first weekend, it's the first Saturday of December called the Chain of
Chain of
Lights.
Lights, yes. Millbury's involved as well.
Yeah, Millbury has theirs, I believe, the day after or maybe the weekend after. But we take trolleys throughout the town.
Yeah,
and
they
we
have
stop at different places.
Yes. Yeah, we had a trolley tour in town here that was put together by the Historic Society,
Yeah,
and we toured all the whitened houses.
that's so neat.
Because, and like I say, I'm a big history guy, so it's
Yeah,
great to see this stuff and learn about it.
yeah, absolutely.
But now
I
we're
love
part
it.
of the national park.
That's right.
But Sutton and Manchog is part of the corridor.
It is. And I think there's a part, I think in May, they have someone that comes and does like a guided tour, a
Yes,
guided walk in Manchog,
yes, they have
which
volunteers
is neat.
for that.
Yeah, it is really neat.
I did it for Whitensville.
Mm-hmm.
and we call it the crossing. And it's all around the bank building and the town hall, the community center. All that was all part from built by the Whiten family. And I did a walking tour and explained what each one was.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I did it for the corridor.
Yeah.
And so you have volunteers that do it. And I was amazed. I had about 10 people show up for the tour. And out of that 10, 6 were from out of town.
Oh, interesting.
And 2 of them were from Boston.
Oh, wow.
They heard about it and they came out to see about it. People love history.
They
History's a
do.
big thing.
And we have the charm out here. We have the like untouched, still places that are untouched.
Yes.
Which is really neat. Like in my parking lot where the walls are, we still have the horse rings of where
Yes.
people would park
Tie-
their horse.
Yeah, tie their horse up.
I
yeah.
had no idea what that was at all. I mean, I saw them when I, had moved
Why
in.
you got those rings there, right?
But I had no idea until it was Bob Largest, the guy from Worcester who owns the Vernon Hotel. Like, until he told me, he goes, "Aren't those rings are still there?" It blew my mind. It absolutely blew my mind.
The Northbridge Town Hall has them in the granite wall.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
You'll see them all over the place.
Yeah, and I had not known what those
Yeah.
were for, but literally to park your horse.
Yeah, because you didn't want it to take off.
No.
Yeah, that was the only way you had for transportation.
Yeah, and I do love when a lot of the townspeople, because there's a lot of horses, there's a lot of equestrian people, especially in Sutton.
Oh, yes.
I love when they do kind of walk down in front of the building with the horses and whatnot. I mean, it's really cool. You get to sort of see this glimpse of like 100 or 200 years ago.
Well, the man who owns Pennywise Market in Worcester,
Mm-hmm.
he has a farm in Sutton.
Oh,
where-
really?
Where he raises kiwis.
Oh, my gosh.
Because they use the oil from the kiwis is
Yeah.
used for arthritis.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's really neat.
Yeah. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'd been doing it for years. He lives in Sutton.
Oh, that's really neat.
He raises them right there in Sutton.
So the people that have moved from Worcester to Sutton are just people that could swim, probably right down the
Yeah.
Blackstone.
Right.
And they just landed there, and didn't look back.
And you got that blacksmith shop in Sutton Center.
Yeah, that's really
That's
incredible.
original.
That is original. And the Historical Society in Sutton does such an amazing job with every event that they do there. I mean, it's really
And
cool.
that was a blacksmith shop.
Yes,
And they maintained it as it is.
yes.
So, I mean, it's so much you can see and do.
Yeah, it is really neat.
And, they've kept Sutton is getting growing pains now, though, because everybody wants to locate on 146.
Right.
So you got to be careful.
Yeah, I do not want to locate to 146.
No.
I mean, I get it, the ease, the convenience of it, but there's nothing like small New England charm. We are quintessential
Well, you're
Mill
not far
Village.
from 146.
No, we're only about a mile or two from 146.
Yeah.
But there's something to be said about a quintessential Mill Village.
Oh, yeah.
They're so untouched, and they're just so unique. There's just nothing out there. And I love seeing that the buildings have been repurposed, like the Manchog Mills across the street from us. It's thriving. It's,
Yes.
booming.
They're doing phenomenal.
Yeah. And that's where the Valancourts are located. And
They have done great. I mean, he started out by Pleasant Valley.
yeah, they're lovely people too.
Yes.
They definitely took me under
And-
their wing the first day, and
He does an
I'm very
international
grateful.
business. He sells to people all over the world.
he does.
And they come from all over the world
Yeah,
to
and
see
it's
this
a family
place.
business too. His wife Judy is the creator, and his son
Yes.
Luke is the president of the company. And I'm very lucky to be in their presence in Manchog.
Of course, the chamber has an event there around Christmas.
The Jingle Mingle
Yes. And it's good. You go in there and you can see the people actually painting
is so amazing.
those little statues.
Yeah,
All
it's,
hand done. Made from cookie dyes.
yes.
it's just amazing.
They're
And it's
incredible
Christmas year
people,
round in
too.
there.
It is. I love it. I go in there for motivation before our Christmas season, and we actually pair up for an event called the Manchog Stroll, and that's the weekend after Chain of Lights. And we invite the fire department to come help us out.
Oh,
And the fire department, who was my first friend, Robin Dresser, Deputy Chief Robin Dresser, who lives across the street from my building. I say he's my best friend. I'm not his best friend, though. I'm probably more of a nuisance to him. But he comes, and the fire department comes, and they do fires outside for us.
oh.
So we have, from my building to the Valancourts, we have fires tended to by
Yeah.
the fire department. And then we have bands and wine trucks. And I mean, it's a really spectacular event. It's a free event for everybody in the community. And each year it gets better and better.
They build up a little more and a little more.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We get thousands of people who come through for it, and we're
I know
very
it's
lucky.
well advertised all over the place.
Thank you. I'm the marketing person
Oh.
for it. I probably drive everyone crazy, but it's working. Good. You have to come next year. So the Valancourts, they have their own band, and they have they offer food and they serve their wine. And then we have a really great band as well, and we have a food truck. It's a local food truck. It's a family from Douglas. The band is Nikki Luparelli and the Gold Diggers. They're from Worcester, but they're really neat. They have this nostalgic she's sort of like a pinup girl. So she has, she does a really, like a lot of nice twists on some old songs. She has a great following, and she is quite the entertainer. And then we have 20 Hudson Beverage Trailer.
Definitely got to check that out.
Yeah, it's in.
It's like a Kris Kringle market too, right?
It is, but it's for like adults mostly, because it is a night market. It's really fun. It's sort of like Chain of Lights, but for adults.
Yeah.
As adults, you know this, during the holiday season, we lose a lot of the magic because we're so busy creating it for other people.
Yes.
Well, that one night, we bring it back for the adults.
Too busy running around trying to buy. Who am I going to buy them for Christmas?
I know. So it's just a really neat event, and I'm lucky to pair up with the Valancourts with that.
Yeah, they've really been an asset to Manchog.
Yes.
But now you're an asset to them as well.
I'd like to think I'm the catalyst.
Yes.
We're going to elevate it a little bit more, because I'm a dreamer and I'm a creative, and I don't take no for an answer. So I like to create, and I like to do community-driven events, and I just think the world is the limit and the sky's the limit, and I just think, a special place like that deserves special things. So
When you get to Manchog, the crossroads.
yes.
If you're coming in from 146, you go straight through the intersection.
Correct.
And you're right there.
And you go past the post office on your
Yeah.
right. You go right over the bridge, and I'm the building on the left. I'm
Yeah.
the standalone building. We have plenty of parking. We have 23 spots. And it's just a really neat building.
Most of it open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes. So Thursday through Saturday, 10 to 5, Sunday, 11 to 4. And we have a couple events that are coming up. So I'd love it to invite anyone who would like to check it out.
Oh, what type of event?
We have our spring open house on Saturday, March 7th from 10 to 5. We have 20 Hudson Street Beverage Trailer, who is a local in Sutton, where she serves beer, wine, Prosecco, mocktails, sodas, and then we have a little bit of food inside. It's just little picky food, and then just shopping, raffles, some giveaways.
March 7th is next week.
It is. It's next week. And then we do have the Easter Bunny that comes to the store.
Oh,
The Easter Bunny, this is a free event. It is the best Easter Bunny anybody will ever see, because I had probably a bottle of wine before I ordered it, and I had to get the best of the best for it. So I ordered the costume myself. It's my daughter who dresses up as the Easter Bunny. But we have the Easter Bunny coming March 21st, 10 to 2, and March 22nd, 11 to 1. That is a free event. You take your own pictures, and it is a beautiful setup with an incredible backdrop.
I got no children.
But you could come. Everybody loves the
Yeah.
Easter Bunny.
Yeah. My granddaughter's 23, so.
She'll love it.
But when my kids were small, my boys were small, we go to Jeannie's place.
Yeah.
He brought
Yeah.
candy.
Right. Right.
And she doesn't remember me, but I remember seeing her there.
Yeah. Oh, neat. Well, we have an incredible Easter Bunny costume. No child is afraid of it. Sometimes the Easter Bunny costumes can be a little scary, but it's a great event. You just come in,
You
take
have
your own
any antique
pictures.
Easter baskets?
We do have some Easter baskets that day. Yes.
Ah.
Yeah. Yep. We have a lot of things that day that are, just very Easter related and fun things, affordable things, and great variety.
Oh, it's great. Well, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, thank you, Harry, so much for having me. This was
my
lovely.
pleasure. This has been interesting.
Yeah, I'm terrible at public speaking, so the more I do it, the more comfortable I am.
Right. Well, we just sit and have a conversation.
I know. I appreciate it.
And you forget the cameras are there.
I know. It's great. It's great. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
And we got a couple of minutes left. Anything else you want to talk about with the store? We've got 2 minutes left.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think, just it's really important to come and visit us.
Yes.
Tell your friends. We are a hidden little secret. We are a hidden little gem. So word of mouth goes a long way. It's really hard to advertise for yourself. A lot of people love social media. Some people don't. But, make sure to come visit, tell us what you think of it, and share with your friends, share with your family. Come back every season. Every time you come to the store, it's completely different. So yeah, if you want small businesses to exist, it's important to support them. And support doesn't just come in a monetary amount. It comes in word of mouth. It comes in positive speaking.
Well, word of mouth is the best advertising.
It is, absolutely.
People get excited and they say, "Oh, you got to go out and see this place."
100%, and it's a spectacular store. It's grand, and you're like, you walk in, you go, where has this been all of my life?
I know.
It's really neat.
And, I know there are people that they just go wild over that stuff.
They do. They do.
And here, some of these items will be family heirlooms.
I hope so. I really hope so.
Yeah, I mean, you might buy something and then you pass it down.
Absolutely.
Like I have Christmas ornaments from my mother's Christmas tree, and I'm going to give them to my kids after.
Oh, I love that. Well, you can come and buy a new ornament and then,
Yeah.
pass another one down.
That stuff's coming back too. The big lights.
Oh, I know. Those are fantastic. Those are great. Yeah, you definitely have to come visit us during the holidays. It's really magical.
Well, we can get out there even sooner.
Even sooner. Absolutely.
Bring the missus out and
Leave your credit card.
yes.
Leave your checkbook.
All right, well, thank you for coming in.
Yeah,
Jamie.
thank you so much.
And next week we're going to be talking senior info next week.